y'all, it's Oriel with O Customs. Welcome to my channel. Today we're making something really fun. We are doing a sublimation fall door hanger. And that's actually for a customer, the one that I'm doing here. And we've added their name to the design, which makes it feel extra special, which is one of my favorite things. It's a personalized stuff. So they're one of a kind. But before we get started on this tutorial, if you don't mind hitting that like and subscribe button, it is truly, truly appreciated. So let's get started. First thing I did was go ahead and print the design. You can use any software you want, but of course the key is using sublimation paper and ink. Always make sure to mirror the image before you start printing so it comes out the right way once you've pressed it. For this particular design, I love how the fall colors pop on the paper, but just wait until you actually see it transferred. It's even better. Okay, so my design did not fit on one page, so I had to put it on two. So first you're going to cut off that one edge like how you seen me do. Just the one edge to start with, because you want to begin to line it up. As you can see right there, you can see the kind of like some of the same image on both papers, like the E and the, the outline and the leaf. So what I'm doing now is I'm overlapping it to see where I need to cut so that it can make a nice seam. So make sure when you're cutting, you try to cut as neat as possible. Sometimes I cut a little crooked, but that's okay. The point is to get it as neat as possible, especially when you are taping it up. Take your time and line it up. Sometimes it feels like you will have to put it there and kind of play with it a little bit, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's better to remove and put back on than to press it and it be messed up. So just take your time with this part. A little bit of time will save you a lot of headache in the long run. Now, before we press, you have got to prep the blank. It's so simple, but sometimes we forget about it. There is a thin, clear coat of plastic film on there. Make sure you peel it off. Otherwise, it's going to melt when you press it and it's going to mess up your whole project. So this particular one has it on the front and as you can see on the back. Just please make sure that you peel it. You don't want to mess up your design. So next we're just cutting out the butcher paper. Make sure that your butcher paper is larger than the image that you are doing, and you're going to have a piece on the top and on the bottom as well. I use a sublimation paper. I'll leave the link below for you, but to me that's worked best out of all the sublimation papers I've had. So when you are doing the next step, I usually put my images face up so that I can see it, and then I put the item face down, as you can see. So I am taping it down, but make sure that you put it very securely. What you don't want to do is when you are pressing it, you do not want your design to shift at all, because next thing you know, half your design is off. Okay? So you'll have a piece of butcher paper on the bottom, your design and your blank in between, and then you're going to put another piece of butcher paper on top to catch any blowout whatsoever. So my recommendation is to use whatever time and temperature that is set by the company that you purchased your blank from. And sometimes you will have to adjust it, but once you pretty much start doing this, you'll know which temperature to use for which items for the most part. But definitely start with the manufacturer's time and temperature recommendations first. So just make sure that you let it cool down as much as possible. You can still peel it when it's slightly hot, but I just recommend being careful, especially because this particular door hanger is aluminum. But I can't wait for you to see the finished product. But in the meantime, while we're getting ready to peel that up, I just want to say thank you for hanging out with me while I worked on this project. And if you enjoyed this, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And drop a comment letting me know what did you think of this and what do you want to see next. Alright, here's the reveal, y'all. Oh my gosh, I just love how the colors come out. Every time I see this, sublimation never seems to not amaze me. I hope I said that right, because I always mess up certain sayings I mess up, but Just look how beautiful and bright the color is. I told you, the way it prints out is not the way it comes out. So let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, I just love how it came out. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you.